Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought it'd be a bit of fun for Jamie to pick kind of a festive makeup look for me. So I made him go through my makeup collection and he picked an item for each part of the makeup. He's also going to pick the shades that I'm going to use from the eyeshadow palette he's picked out as well. So he's kind of created this whole look that I'm about to do. So if that sounds like something you'll be interested in, then please keep on watching. Okay, so kicking off with base first, so I made him pick up my foundation. Now for some of these, as you probably know, I don't have very many varieties. With my base products, if I like them, I tend to stick with them. So I only had one or two to pick from, but on to foundation first. Right, pick a foundation.
I'm going to go with this one here.
Okay. Okay, so his foundation of choice was my Hint Beauty concealer. So technically it's a concealer, but as you know, I like using it as a foundation as well. So I'm going to use this and buff it into the skin. Just going to use a buffing brush for this. I probably will give myself a bit more coverage than usual, just because this is going to be a bit more of a festive party look is how I think he wanted to go for. So let's do it. Okay, so I think that's foundation done. So moving on to concealer. Okay, pick a concealer. One of these I actually don't like, so it'll be interesting to see which one you pick. They don't look so you examining them.
Now examining them.
Okay. Okay, so he did unfortunately pick the Lily Lolo Cream Concealer in Voila. Yeah, I did a little testing video. As we know, it wasn't for me. It's probably one of the very few Lily Lolo products I'm not a huge fan of. I do love the majority of their stuff, but yeah, this wasn't for me. But I am going to use it in for this video. So I'm just going to pop a little bit under the eyes. And then on my blemishes. Okay, so that is done. Now on to highlighter. Okay, pick a highlighter that you want me to use.
That one.
That one? Okay. Okay, so he's definitely gone for a party highlighter, the Ether Beauty Pure Diamond Dust. I think I used that in my previous video as well. So I'll use it on the fluffy brush as well, just to reduce the intensity slightly, because it can be extremely intense. But I guess it is actually quite a perfect one for the party season. Okay, so highlighter done, and we're on to blusher next. Okay, blusher time. Slightly more interesting this time round.
There's a lot of choice.
There is.
This one's not been used much. That one.
That one? Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, so on to a Lily Lolo product that I do love. It's one of their lip and cheek tints. This is actually the shade Azalea. So, like I said, I don't know where Poppy's gone. I think I've completely lost Poppy, the shade Poppy of this, which is sad, but I need to do some clearing out, I think, to try and find it. Let's go with Azalea. It's very pigmented one, this one, actually. It's quite a nice deepish berry shade. I'm just going to buff that in. I'm using the same brush as I did for the foundation and concealer, just to make sure it all melts in nicely together. Okay, so that's the base portion done. I'm going to move on to brows now. I didn't bother with the brows or the eye primer because I only have the one eye primer. My brow selection is very, very limited, and I use the same thing anyway. So just going to go in with ABH as always, and my Kosas Air Brow. So as I mentioned, I only have the one eye primer, so the Lily Lolo one, so I'll just quickly go in with that. You'll see there's a few Lily Lolo products, so like I said, it's very rare that I don't like a Lily Lolo product, and that concealer was definitely the exception. Okay, so moving on to eyes and the eyeshadow palette of choice. Okay, pick a palette, and there's also some eyeshadows in here. This is a mess, as is this, so good luck.
Yes, that is a mess.
Oh, there's also palettes up there as well.
You do your pencil sharpening into here too.
Apparently so, yeah.
I'll pop some stuff over here.
What are you thinking? You thinking bright or glam, or what are you thinking? In your head, that'll help you.
Christmas glam,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Money maker.
Yeah.
This one had a video yet?
Yeah.
Has.
Yeah.
Ooh. And you see, that's quite Christmassy.
It is, isn't it?
That is.
That's the one?
Yep. I'm going to double check,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure that's the one. No. I'm just tidying up your stuff now.
Are you just tidying now, are you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you made a mistake there. The big one's got to go in there, yep. Okay, so he did pick the rose metals. I was really hoping he would pick it just because it's obviously one of my newer ones. It's been a while since I played with it. I don't know at this stage what kind of look he wants me to do, so I'm just going to call him back and get him to pick the shades for me that he wants me to use. So yeah. Jamie! He's also very kindly made me a cup of tea, nice peppermint tea, but also a little glass of port as well, because we've been really enjoying port at the moment. So yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Would you be so kind to pick the shades you want me to use in this palette?
Yes.
Yes.
Well.
Royal.
And haze.
Okay.
Well, haze.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be light in between, or was that
It's entirely up to you. You can use
two shimmers to each other?
Do you like those two?
Those two, yeah.
And
Alright.
any particular way on the lid that you want them?
Yeah, the red's on the inside.
Red inside and haze on the outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so he's only picked two shades from the palette and he's gone with Royal and Haze. So these two here, so a kind of soft shimmer and one of them more multi glitter shimmers. So he wants this one in the inner corner and this in the outer corner. So a very simple but shimmery look, which should suit like the party season quite nicely. To be honest, I would never have pictured putting those two shades together, so I'm intrigued to see how it looks. I'm actually just going to go with my finger, so I'm going to take the shade Royal first. I don't think I've actually used in this palette yet, so that should be good. And I'm going to pop this. Oh, it's a bit more like a reddy, purpley brown shade, really pretty. I'm just going to use my finger initially, and then I will use a brush just to further blend this out. Just taking a fluffy brush, I'm going to pick up that shade Royal again. And now I'm going to start, ooh, that's pigmented even with a brush. Start adding it into the crease and buffing it out slightly. Don't think I quite realised how pigmented it was going to be with a brush. Do you know what, I might do a bit more of a graphic wing look with this, just because it's just two shimmers. Just jazz it up slightly. I think that's what I might do. And I'm going to take Royal as well on a little shading brush, and I'm going to pop it along this lower lash line too. Then I'm going to go in with Haze next. Again, I'm going to do my finger. So this one's a bit more of a... it's hard to describe actually. It's kind of not gold, but it's also not at the same time. And I will do the same as I did with the red, the shade Royal. I'll use a brush in a second to blend out. Okay, so I'm going to take some haze on a fluffy brush now. And just do exactly what I did with the other shade. I think I will just ever so slightly wing it out as well. It's been a while since I've winged something out, so let's do it. Okay, now I'm going to tidy up what's going on. Actually, before I do that, sorry, take haze and pop it along the lash line. Okay, I'm going to take my concealer brush. I'm going to pick up a bit more eye primer. I'm not quite sure the lip he's picked out is going to quite match what's going on here. He did kind of know what look he wanted to have in mind when he picked out the lips, but we shall have to see. Okay, so this is how we're looking for the eye portion. I'm actually just take a brush and just gently mesh those two together. I actually think the colours reversed would actually look quite nice, but this is actually looking quite cool. So I only really use one mascara as well, so the Lila Big Lash. I did have the Ilia one, but that went a while ago. I used it all up, so this is the only mascara that I've got at the moment. So unfortunately, couldn't do much to pick that one out. Whilst I apply this, I'll let you see what lip he picked out for me. And finally, lips. Now, obviously, he has got a look in mind. He's gonna let me know the shadows.
Whether it looks any good.
Actually, you already know what the shadows are, so come on. Pick a lip. I've got a few up on the little shelves as well.
Do they not have the colours on the base?
No, they've got names.
That's not any help, is it?
It might be.
It's not. Do you want to score that quite light? I kind of want to find something that's matching one of those. Or that.
Okay.
Closest. Probably that one actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
After
one.
that.
Yep.
You want gloss or no gloss? It's up to you.
No gloss.
Perfect. No worries. Okay, so yeah, he did know kind of what he was going to go for the eyes. So he did think about it when he was picking out his lip. I'm not sure his lip's going to quite work with it, but we shall see what it looks like. So it's the Benecos lip liner in red to begin with. Actually, kind of works. And then 100% Pure's Blood Orange lipstick. It probably is one of my favourite red lipsticks, to be fair. And it's very well loved. It's a bit manky. Okay, and that is this look complete. So this look was completely picked out by Jamie, products and everything. So this is how it is looking. The eyes are quite cool actually, because I would have, had I got those two colours, I'd probably put them in reverse. But it is looking quite cool on the eyes. The lip, I wasn't quite sure if it'd work, but I actually quite like it. I think obviously a nude colour would be the safer option, but I quite like the red because it kind of ties in with the hint of kind of purpley red on the eyes. So I think it actually turned out quite well. So you have to let me know your thoughts down below, but I am going to call Jamie back in so you can see the finished look.
Ooh. Let's have a look what you've done. I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I was going for. You look like a bauble.
I look like a bauble?
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I got the right lipstick I was looking for.
No. What were you envisioning there?
Well, I think I had it in my head that the royal was slightly more vibrant.
Okay, so you want a more like vibrant red?
Vibrant red on the eye, and then for the lip, so
Oh,
it needs to
on
bounce
the
out. The eye
eye.
slightly more vibrant, and this slightly less vibrant.
Right, okay.
To balance it, to meet in the middle. Yeah,
Okay.
but I like it.
It's
I like
cool.
it. It looks good. It looks good. It goes to your headband.
It does, doesn't it?
Let's see what the blusher. Yeah, the blusher. I thought the blusher would work with the
Yeah, it's kind of like a deep, very kind of
With the
bit
eye,
like the
yeah,
eyes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay, so that's this video complete. I really hope you enjoyed this video. There will be one more video from me before Christmas, and it's going to be a festive Q&A. I've already had quite a few questions already, so if you've got any, can be makeup related, non-makeup related, whatever you quite want to know, let me know down below in this video. I've also got the community chat with the any questions as well, so post them either there and I will answer them. I'm going to be I'll probably film it on Christmas Eve and put it up on Christmas Eve, so you've got some time if you do have any questions. So yeah, leave them down below or in the community section. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.